Welcome back to the English Pronunciation Workshop with the American Language and Culture Center at Southern Utah University. The goal of this presentation is to introduce the idea of consonant blends and to explain how phonetic skill number 2 works. So a consonant blend is 2 or more consonants that work together to make sounds. And in English, let's first talk about 4 different types of consonant blends: R and L blends, S blends, and W blends. So the L blends are the BL, CL, FL, PL, and SL blends: bl, cl, fl, pl, and sl. The R blends are BR, CR, DR, FR, GR, PR, and TR: br, cr, dr, fr, gr, pr, and tr. Got several S blends, including the S blend that's an SL blend. And we even have some 3 consonant S blends or 3-letter S blends. So sk, sl, sm, sn, sp, st, sw, and then skr, spr, str, and squ. We also have some W blends. They're not quite as common in the language. We do have that SW blend. We also have a DW blend and a TW blend. With blends, it's important to help your students understand that there is no vowel between the 2 consonants in a consonant blend. So an SL blend would not be sl, it's sl. It's also important to help students understand that there is no there is no vowel sound before a consonant blend. So the ST consonant blend is just st. It's not est. So for example, the word star would be pronounced star, not estar. Now consonant blends can occur sometimes at the beginning of words, in the middle of a word if we're dealing with a larger word that has more than one vowel sound, or they can occur at the end of the word. Some consonants only occur at the beginning. Some of them can take place in other parts of the word. So let's look here at a word that doesn't have a consonant blend, lip, versus flip, that does have a consonant blend, and help students feel comfortable gliding or using those 2 sounds together: flip. Here's another example, okay? Top versus stop. And remember, there's no vowel sound between the S and the T, so it's not stop, but it's also, there is no vowel sound before the S, so it is not S-stop, it's just stop. When we want to mark words to help us learn pronunciation sounds in English, it can be helpful to mark a consonant blend with this arc underneath the consonants. Now, why do we do this? We don't really need to do it for small words, except to help remind us that these sounds function together. But as we deal with larger words, understanding where consonant blends are can be very helpful in understanding how vowel sounds are pronounced in words that have more than one vowel. So this is a good habit to get into, and you may want to teach your own students to do this. So do that arc. So as you move along a word, just as before, we've learned to mark vowels and then come back and mark our guardian consonants. When you go across the bottom of a word, you can teach students to mark the blends. Let's do some practice here with consonant blends, but first let's review phonetic skill 1. Remember, phonetic skill 1 says when a vowel is followed by one guardian consonant, the vowel is short. Okay, so here's our word, trip. We're going to try marking and proving this word. Again, we'll start left to right under the word, then we go up at the end of the word and across the top. So the first thing we're going to mark on this word is a blend, because we recognize that this is one of the R blends, the TR. So we'll put an arc underneath it. Then we'll move along and we'll mark our vowel. Now we come up and around the word, we mark our guardian consonant. Because there's only one guardian consonant, we know that the vowel will be short, And so we put that brev symbol above it to remind us that it will make the I sound for a short I. Trip. Let's try the same thing with this word. Now you'll notice this word again, if we start at the bottom, it begins with a consonant blend, the SN blend. So we'll mark that, mark the vowel, come back around, mark our guardian consonant. There's only one guardian consonant, so we know that it follows phonetic skill 1, and the vowel will be short. We'll mark it short with the brev, and we know that the vowel will make the A sound. Snag. Now, phonetic skill 2 is very similar. It just says that when there are 2 guardian consonants, the vowel will be short as well. So the only difference here is we're looking now at 2 guardian consonants. Whether there's 1 or 2 guardian consonants, the vowel will be short. So let's try marking and proving this word. There is no consonant blend at the beginning, so the first thing we mark underneath the word is the vowel. Then we move along, and this is when we notice that we have a consonant blend. So we can mark that with our arc. It's an ST blend. And then we'll come around the top of the word. There's 2 guardians this time, the S and the T. And so this follows phonetic skill number 2. There are 2 guardian consonants. So again, the vowel will be short and we'll mark it. Dust, dust. Okay, let's try it again with this word here. The word jump. We come along, there's no blend at the beginning, so we mark our vowel. Now we come across 2 consonants. Is this a consonant blend? And the truth is, no, it's not a consonant blend. It's just 2 consonants that occur together in the word. So we won't put an arc under it because it doesn't count as a blend. But when we go above the word, we will mark it as 2 separate consonants. Okay, this follows phonetic skill 2 because there are 2 guardian consonants, so the vowel will be short and we'll mark it. Jump. But it's not a consonant blend at the end. Okay, so let's just review. We talked about consonant blends, and we talked about consonant blends that fit the pattern of L blends, R blends, S blends, and W blends. And then we learned that phonetic skill number 2 means that if there are 2 guardian consonants after the vowel will be short. I hope that this has been informative and helpful, and that you can now apply these skills in practicing with words.